that we're in today and everything, and so it's kind of nice that everybody can be here. The weather kind of is cooperating, and so we're kind of going to do a two-tier thing. I'm going to kind of give John a toast roast, and then I'll let Terry handle Gerald. But anyway, first of all, I just want to say thanks, and it's good to come back here, John. Looking good, you know. And John just came back, what, from Mexico? You feeling better? No, he's actually down in Florida, like Cuba North. But anyway, one of the fun things about doing retirements is going through everybody's, personal files and just kind of looking up stuff that they've done through the years. And 43 and a half years, I guess, of history in John's case.
A lot of stuff.
Stuff, yeah, it was. But you get to see everybody's original application too, which is kind of funny. There's things I didn't know about John, actually. He graduated from college in theology degree, is that what it was?
Yes.
I didn't know if it was theory or theology. But he had a Baptist college, he was an orderly, and did a few odds and ends before you qualified to work for Beechcraft. Was it the mentally ill that you worked for? Because that was really a qualifier there. But anyway, John, you hired in 65, September 65?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong with any of this, because, personnel files actually had your wrong place of birth, by the way.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you were born in Rainy, Nebraska.
Oh.
Not Kearney. Yeah, I know, me either. I saw a little Kearney. But anyway, hired in September, which happened to be 13 days after you got married to Mary, right?
That's it, yeah.
So she took her 13 days to kick you out of the house. Surprised it took that long, actually. But anyway, you worked Dillon's, Carl Bell, and a few other places, odds and ends. And there's one interesting part on your application, and I had to ask you about it. There's a place that says, "Have you ever been arrested?" And it had yes, but it was scribbled out. So it makes me wonder if you got into the personnel file. You could do that.
That's the Fifth Amendment.
But anyway, you were hired in stock control, stock rooms, I guess. And you actually had to pay for your own physical back then. Did you know that? $2 to pay for your own physical. So you're making $1 something an hour.
It was quick.
Was it?
You breathing? Yeah, I'm breathing.
And you hired in Mr. Small, Ian Small. Was that your first supervisor then?
I'm small.
Tom Small, okay. Well, back then you actually got a raise 1 month after you're hired in, which is a lot like today.
Yeah.
But one thing I do got to commend you on, you actually joined the Golden Rule your first day. I mean, a lot of people, they come out here and they see the suffering before they actually join.
Yeah. Tell them what that hiring rate was.
It was $1.91.5 an hour. Everything was in half cents back then. But your first sick day was actually July '67, which happened to be right before you got promoted. So now you know the secret of success.
Yeah.
Start using sick days, they'll promote you. But you got promoted to Project Clerk B up to $2.62 an hour in 2 years. That's pretty good raise actually back then. And so you became a Project Clerk A, $2.91 an hour in '69. Engineering A B in June, because A's and B's evidently mean something, And that was $4.16.5 an hour in '75.
The company keeps that other half cent.
Pardon?
The company always kept that other half cent.
Did they? Yeah, just go collect the other half cent, try to get that back. And then in September '79, he was an analyst A. And still with C.D. Mitchell, and then you got a pretty good raise there. It's about $2 an hour more than you were making back in '74. After in the '80s, I quit counting after that. It all blends together. But yeah, you became an assistant. To sum up 43 and a half years in a nutshell, because I don't know all the details that went into all those jobs, and I'm sure just talking to John through the years, he's worked a lot of places, and actually he's his position, I always call him, he's more of a historian. He actually had stories. He had stories of distributing liquor at Olive Van Beach, which was like my favorite story. So evidently, we had nicks and crannies and everything else where we stored that stuff, and then I guess the story would be you'd go give it to the managers to entertain. Is that kind of how it worked back then, John? But anyway, just in summary, John's probably as nice, if not the nicest person I've ever worked with. He's very conscientious. He treats people with respect. He do whatever asked whenever he asked, and it was great that I got a chance to work with John, and I appreciate everything you've done, and I hope the best part of your life is ahead of you. So.
Thank you.
Feel free to say anything. Or?
Well, just thank you to everybody. I mean, it's been a great place to work. And then, like that one thing he said, I was getting like $4 an hour after 10 years of work here, and I had 3 children go along with that, and $4 an hour. So it's all relative, isn't it?
You lost money, is that what you said? John, get a secretary. This for you here. And since John will be traveling to Mexico quite a bit late now, there you go. And
That's nice, too.
is also a keep it in the box. Actually, what we got from John was a Model 4000 model. And, again, that's a thanks to Greg and Kathy. So,
Thank you.
so anyway, keep this
That's
out.
very nice. Yeah. I really appreciate that.
Sure it goes back the way it came in.
You used to have one